we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
No, right now? Oh shit! They brought him back! They brought back Iron Man? What? Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU? It was just announced at San Diego Comic-Con at one of the legendary Hall H panels that Robert Downey Jr., aka Iron Man, will be returning to the MCU, but to play a different character, Victor Von Doom, aka Dr. Doom. And that the Russo brothers will be returning to direct the next two Avengers movies, Avengers Doomsday, releasing May 2026, and Avengers Secret War, releasing in 2027. Absolutely no one saw this coming, and it blew everybody away. I mean, it's currently blowing people away on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. This is huge. I mean, obviously it's huge. It's RDJ. This is the RDJ that gave us arguably one of the greatest characters from one of the greatest eras of the MCU, Iron Man. And after that character has been put to rest, he's coming back to play another iconic character, an iconic villain this time. I mean, that's interesting to say the least. The topic is still a little bit fresh, and I'm sort of looking around on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, and it's a bit mixed at the moment. I mean, some people are loving the idea that Robert Downey Jr. is back again in the MCU, giving us the feeling of those good times. I, for one, am excited to see Tom Holland's Spider-Man's reaction. It has now literally become, everywhere he goes, he sees his face. Some fans are understandably pretty confused on how they're going to bring this character into the fold looking like Tony Stark, and some fans are downright angry that they're bringing back this beloved character that had such a beautiful end to such a beautiful arc, with half his face burnt off by magic from intergalactic gems. Honestly, I see the argument from both sides here. I see the argument that without seeing the story reasons and story implementation of how he's coming back and why he looks the way he looks, it probably feels like a bit of nostalgia bait, doesn't it? And it seems like a bit of an uninspired casting, especially when there are so many other great actors out there that could probably do a fantastic Doctor Doom. And truth be told, we've seen the kind of nostalgia bait type movies been done before and it not turn out to be very good, aka The Flash. On the other hand though, I'm a bit more of an optimistic guy. I'm in the camp where I love Robert Downey Jr. He's amazing, and I'm sure you guys do too. I love his acting abilities, and I really love the concept of a villain with a familiar face and all the emotional turmoil that entails. It's such a good concept. Like, how will the people in the MC universe react? The people that are just living their lives when they see Dr. Doom reveal his face and it's Iron Man. People will have the image of their hero shattered literally in front of their eyes, and that's a cool concept to explore and how that affects heroes in general. How will the rest of the Avengers react? How will Spider-Man react seeing effectively his dad be a villain and then have to attack him? Seeing his mentor essentially become evil, even though it's not really him. It's such a cool concept. I like it. These are all interesting threads I think they could pull, and with RDJ and the Russo brothers at the epicenter of it, I think we're going to have a really good story here. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Now, you guys can let me know in the comment section how you feel, and I'll check those out, and if you have any theories of your own. But there are two prevailing theories that are going around on the internet right now. It's very early days, but I thought I'd let you guys know anyway. The first theory that I've seen going around is that this Victor Von Doom is actually Dr. Doom with his mind transferred into Tony Stark's body, and that's why he looks like Tony Stark. There is a story in the comics where Victor tricks Tony in college to participate in an experiment, and the two switch bodies, their minds switch over, and in the process Victor wipes Tony's memories, hence why Victor looks like Tony. But I don't personally like this theory. I mean, it's a cool story and everything in its own right, but I don't really see how it would fit in the MCU in the way that we know it today. Because Tony Stark is the great Tony Stark that we know. He saved the world multiple times. That story doesn't really fit in the world that we know. The second theory, which I think fits a lot nicer and could probably be the actual story that they're going to go with, is that this is actually Victor Von Doom from another timeline, and he just happens to look like Tony Stark. The way that variants do look different in other timelines just because of the circumstances of those times. It's an easier way to do it, and it's an easier way for the audience to understand it. And again, I think it gives that gravitas of like, oh no, this looks like one of the guys that saved the world countless times, this hero that we've looked up to, one of our team members if you're the Avengers, but he's evil and he's threatening the world. We gotta stop him. Those are the two theories going around at the moment. There may be more that pop up, and if there are, if there's something interesting, maybe I'll make a video on it. If you guys hear of anything, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think in general about Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the MCU. Do you think it's good? Do you think that maybe they should have just left him alone? He ended his arc really well? Let me know in the comment section. I'm excited to see Robert Downey Jr. back, and I'm excited to see the Russo brothers. This has put a little bit of fire back into the MCU, because it was getting a little bit tough to be an MCU fan for a while, and yeah. It was there wasn't a lot of great stuff, but it looks like we might be getting some good stuff back. So yeah, let me know in the comment section.